welcome back to my channel. My name is Chynna Taylor and this is How to Sing. So we're not always in an area where we can freely warm up and sing. Sometimes we're at a hotel or staying at someone else's home, or perhaps we're in an audition holding area. Regardless of where we might be, we still need to be able to prep for that audition and or performance. So I wanted to give you some tips on how I silently warm up if I'm in an area where I can't be loud or I just don't want to annoy the hell out of everybody, okay? So here we go. Alright, so my first tip, I start with a cup of tea. This can be a lemon and ginger tea, a green tea, a lemon water. You really want that tea to really soothe and help warm up. Also, as an alternative, you can put the honey directly into your tea, or you can take honey, put it on a spoon and eat it. This is a great way to help soothe your vocal cords. This is also a great way to naturally coat them if you're feeling a bit scratchy. Sometimes I carry this type of honey in my purse because it's a squirt bottle. If you don't have a spoon, squirt it directly into your mouth. And I keep these in my purse along with pineapple juice, like I've said in my other videos. For my next tip, warm up your jaw. It kind of helps get everything engaged and working together, and it loosens you up, kind of like stretching before a run. So I would suggest starting with your cork and just letting it sit in your mouth either horizontally or vertically. And just go about your business. You know, you can make a cup of tea, just let it sit in there for a little while and let it really kind of loosen up everything here. If you don't have a cork with you, or you just don't want to lug it around, you can just naturally stretch your jaw by opening it up about 10 times and then do that twice. And just really work those muscles to get them really nice and loose. You can also do the vowel shapes to help. I look like an idiot, I know, but it's okay because I want to sound good, so I don't mind looking like an idiot for half a second, okay? My third tip is to do breathing exercises. Breathing exercises are the best way to warm up silently. Breathing exercises help you engage all of the parts in your body that you sing with. By warming up the parts that you sing with, you're basically connecting all of them and warming everything up at the same time, so that when you go out and sing, you are working in harmony within your body to produce sound. My tip 4 for y'all is to do some light buzzing. To keep your volume down or to mask what you're doing, do it in the shower. Just lightly buzz. You don't have to be very loud. You don't have to be like, you can be kind of quiet. Buzz your vocal warm-ups that you normally do, and then continue to buzz your song or songs that you need for your performance in a quiet dynamic. Tip 5, last but certainly not least, try warming up with a pillow or a sweater. I have one of my favorite sweaters. So basically, I'm gonna put this over my mouth, over my face, and I'm gonna do my warm-ups. Basically, the pillow or the sweater helps muffle the sound so that your volume isn't as aggressive. I saw Guy Sebastian do this at a gig one time. I was singing background vocals for him at this particular gig, and I saw him take a sweater and stuff it in his face, and he started to warm up for his show. Meanwhile, I'm in the other room being absolutely obnoxious, doing all of my normal vocal warm-ups. So I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to learn that at that particular show, so that I could kind of take that around with me everywhere else. I'm sure that Guy isn't the first person to ever do this trick, but he's such an incredible vocalist. And honestly, most singers that I've performed with don't even take the time to warm up. So I was really impressed that he took excellent care of his voice. I wanted to give y'all a bonus tip for silently warming up. And this bonus tip is actually my favorite way to warm up, but it's not so silent. I like to do my vocal warm-ups and run through my songs a couple of times in a car. It doesn't muffle the sound completely, but it makes me feel a bit more comfortable singing at full range and kind of working out the cobwebs in my voice, I will try to either take a car out for a spin or to sit in a parked car if it's at the hotel parking lot. If it's at the venue parking lot, that's also a good way. As I've said before, I keep my vocal warm-up program in my car. So a lot of times if I'm able to drive myself to the audition or the performance, I will warm up in the car and run through my songs. So I'll take a cup of tea with me. I'm in the privacy of my own car. I feel like no one can hear me and I just feel a bit more comfortable. I'll link the vocal program that I use down in the description box. Of course, it's Steve Bowersox. I've mentioned him about a gazillion times. I really love his vocal warm-ups. Also, I keep my tracks that I sing to or the tracks that I use to rehearse with in my car or on a playlist on my phone so that it's accessible to me whenever I want to run through them. So I've used this bonus tip quite a few times for pretty much every audition or big performance that I've had since I was about 8 years old. I've used it for radio and news performances that were really early in the morning. A lot of times I was performing with my sisters. We'd hop in the car, do our vocal warm-ups, run through our song a couple of times. You're not always given the opportunity to be able to warm up the way you like, so you have to get creative, okay? You have to get creative and you have to do the best that you can with what you have. Most recently, I used it for the X Factor 2016 audition for pretty much every phase that I was in. There were a lot of stages leading up to the X Factor live shows where I wasn't in the comfort of my own home to warm up. Basically, I was in a hotel the whole time and I didn't always have a car, so I really had to kind of pull out my best tricks so that I always felt really prepared. I really hope y'all liked this video. These are my best tips and tricks to silently warm up. Try them the next time you're out and about, going to an audition or a performance. Let me know how they work for you. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell to always comment down below, say hi. I'm checking up on these all the time, so I want to hear from you. I want to get to know y'all. Check out ChynnaTaylor.com to learn a little bit more about me. Check out my album Dreamers. I have videos of me singing covers, original music, performances from X Factor, and also I have a Christmas album coming out in November and I'm super excited about it. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be vocally lit. Can't wait for Christmas. And until next time,